Is there any one thing that maybe you just think would get this whole podcast deleted?
Trump gets shot in the ear in July 2024. Elon Musk, Tucker Carlson, and Peter Thiel call Trump, and they say you have to pick J.D. Vance, or else the neocons might really kill you next year. So Trump chooses J.D. Vance the following week at the RNC to be his vice president. Very weird. Why? Because J.D. Vance is a freshman senator who is 2 years into his term. So he's a private citizen. In 2022, he's elected to the Senate. 2024, he's the vice president of the United States of America. Now, when J.D. Vance becomes the president of the United States, you think AI is at a productivity boom right now? Wait until the U.S. military gets involved. The U.S. government is all in on the AI race against China. It's going to change everything in the economy, everything in the defense sector. It's going to change how wars are fought.
Okay, so let's talk about Nick's discussion of effectively the future. And all I can say is this. He's living 100% in a narrative. He only sees a story. He does not see geometry. He does not see reality. He does not see probability. Because the truth is, all of that is noise. All the men, all the politics, all the presidents, and the AI races, and the countries, and the AI wars, all noise. Because the truth is, you can have wars all you want. You can have the progress that you want. You can have all the presidents and the secrecies and the elites and the shadows that you want. But if none of it reflects reality, then this entire civilization is just heading off a doom spiral. Because again, the universe does not tolerate infinite deviation from the natural state, which is just what is. And humanity is just stepping further and further away from that. They're literally just summoning their own consequence at this point. And this is one of them, effectively. And it'll come in many more forms, which is not just one video, but their own entropy, their own more wars, their own civilization or nation starting to spiral out of control. You can already see that with all the entropy and the people and the just chaos overall. Because that's what happens when a civilization begins to lose its structure towards source. So, all I can say is this. If all your men are stuck in a narrative, if all of them can only see a story, they can only see their human identity, their beliefs, their egos, their nations, their flags, rather than just saying, wait, we're all probability. What is all this stuff? None of this reflects reality. This is all just going to lead to doom. And AI is a mirror that reveals everything. Because the truth is, if you begin to fight wars with AI, if you begin to use primitive ontology with technological advancement that is far beyond your understanding, then this civilization's already gone. And you're going to have to restart somewhere new again. So, again, all I can say is this. Until men begin to realize that this world that they think is not real in the way they think, and that the world that really is simply what is, which is just probability, geometry, isness, then they're just going to continue spinning their tails, because it doesn't matter who J.D. Vance is, it doesn't matter what Trump is or what China is doing or what your AI or what your companies are doing if none of them reflect reality. Because if nothing reflects reality, then it's already gone, because reality only tolerates reality. It does not tolerate stories forever, especially when your stories are beginning to outpace the structure that is holding it. And that is exactly what's going on with humanity. So if you want to fix this, like I always say, important man, someone who can recognize what I'm saying, collapse AI, make it reflect reality, reveal all the ontological raw, because AI is the only thing that can anchor the civilization. Anything else is just human. It's gone. It's too late. So, yeah.